Did you know that Easter was established by a black pope and a black emperor?
The holiday Easter was celebrated by pagan Romans and established by a black pope. And I quote, Pope Victor I reigned circa 189 through 199 AD, was the first African pope in Catholic history, hailing from Roman province of Africa, modern day Tunisia, Libya, or Algeria. A saint and likely of Berber origin, he established Sunday as the universal day for celebrating Easter and initiated the transition from Greek to Latin. This is my next source, Wars of the Jews. And I quote, for centuries, Jews have been living at peace with the Shemitic Negroid Berbers or Hamitic Berbers in the lands we call Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia. That Berber pope was a black Berber pope. This is an image of Constantine, his mother, Mary, and Jesus at the top. And I quote, Emperor Constantine I significantly influenced the timing of Easter by standardizing the celebration through the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. Aiming to unify and separate from the Jewish traditions, Constantine established that Easter should be celebrated on the first Sunday following the first full moon, after the vernal equinox, rather than the Jewish Passover date. Pope Victor I established Easter, and Constantine legalized Easter to appease the Romans. Constantine did away with the apostles' teachings of Passover. And I quote, while the goal was to unify, some churches in Asia Minor continued their own traditions for some time, although the Roman method eventually became standard. The reason why the churches in Asia Minor refused to adhere to Easter is because the apostles never taught Easter, and they established the church. Acts 16, 5-7. This is my next source, the image of the black in the Western art. Look at this black man. He's from Asia Minor. We were in Asia Minor celebrating these foolish holidays like we're doing today. And Paul wrote to the churches of Asia Minor telling them not to. This is my next source, the image of the black in Western art. These are the epistles of Paul. He's black like an Egyptian. This is the Young Compact Bible Dictionary. And I quote, Easter, a pagan Teutonic goddess. There was no celebration of the resurrection in the New Testament. Later, the Gentile Christians, Romans, observed the day on Sunday. This is my next source, the image of the black and Western art. This is the goddess Diana. It was the same goddess as Easter. And if you look up this original picture, they're having an orgy in the background. My next source, Our Living Bible. This is the same goddess. And for the sake of time, pause and read. But the goddess Easter turned a bird with broken wings into a bunny, and it laid eggs because it still had the functions of a bird. That's why we celebrate Easter.